Okay, it's done. So I'm gonna turn it on in just a minute. I'll go over it in detail at some point, but what I want to do next is probably get it outside, do a walk around outside. It just shows better. I always take my pictures of my games when I'm finished with them outside, because it just, that natural lighting, if you get the lighting just right, it shows everything, and that's what you want. You don't want to hide anything. You know, these overhead fluorescent lights and all this other stuff, it's hard to appreciate it, you know, fully in this environment. So we'll do that. I'll go ahead and turn it on in just a second. After I get those final pictures of it, or that final walk around, then it'll be back in here. We'll throw the balls in it. We'll throw 6 balls in it. We'll see what happens. We know everything works. There's no question. Everything works. Everything's right. No question about that. But that doesn't mean it's gonna, you know, the ball's gonna travel like we want it to travel. It doesn't mean that I might not shoot a shot and it doesn't spit the ball out like it should. You know, there'll be switch adjustments. They can fine tune, and I'll handle all that, and I'll cover all that on here. And so that's the plan. But let me go ahead and turn it on. It doesn't have any balls in it, so I don't know if it'll do a ball search or flag any errors, but got the CPR back glass in it. Found a nice set of original ruins over at my warehouse. Cleaned those up, put them on there. I ended up putting an LED OCD board in this. I wasn't going to, and I just ate the cost of that myself because it's on the back end of this. I don't like to try to approach people and nickel and dime to death on the back end, but you know, even after people pay their bill off and I'm making changes or adjustments, depending on how big or significant those are, you know, depends on if I'll you know, even mention it to them. But in this case, LED OCD boards have been out of stock for a long time, and I had a couple, but I wasn't going to put them in anything unless I absolutely had to. And then I got a notification that they were back in stock, so I bought a few, and I was like, okay, I can free one up for this project, so I did that. And so that does help some. It's not always a must. It does better with some games than others, or I should say, it corrects some games more than others, but it does really well in IJ. But IJ was doing pretty good without it, so not a huge deal, but it's a little bit better. And I think that's pretty much everything. So everything works, everything's in place. I'll get that final walk around done, and we'll pick it up from there, and we'll start the gameplay and the fine tuning process, and then I think we'll be ready to start thinking about packing it and shipping it. I'm gonna start staging up whatever my next project will be. You can put in the comments what you want that to be, and I'll see how that goes. But I think the choices right now are Pinball Magic, Congo, Whitewater, Shadow, or Gorgar. So there's 5 choices. I'm always working on quite a few things at a time. I'm hoping I'm gonna finish up this Earthshaker. This thing is nice, but I just, man, when I opened up this game and got involved in this, that killed the whole operation. There's no question about it. But anyway, that's the game plan. Okay, we're gonna do a quick walk around outdoors. This is where I always take my pictures of the games when they're finished. And it just kind of helps highlight. here's the inside. I'll leave the tilt bob off for now.